Hello everyone. I'm posting this impromptu video because I recently sold my Intevac NiteMate and I didn't want people to go through the same trouble I did when I was researching mine. For those who don't know, the NiteMate is a night vision monocular intended for maritime use, and if you've only seen pictures of these things, that's probably news to you, since everywhere I looked online neglected that piece of info. It has the same form factor as a PVS-14, albeit with slightly different controls, but it still mounts to the same J-arm. If you're not sure if you have a Gen 2 or a Gen 3 tube, you can tell by the blue tint on the inner part of the tube. It contains a very early Gen 3 MX10160 made by one of two companies, Intevac or ITT. According to the manual, this tube is 27,000 FOM, and when I compared it to my Gen 2 tube, I thought they were pretty comparable, so it's a big day for pourers in their war against a little less pourers. This tube is auto-gating, but isn't very sensitive. It doesn't really have a lot of contrast, which is where my favorite feature of the NiteMate shows itself. The objective lens of the NiteMate has a built-in aperture. Usually with an add-on iris for night vision, when you narrow your depth of field, you end up making your image a lot smaller, so you end up losing a ton of your picture. However, on the NiteMate, because the aperture is located deep inside of the objective lens, you end up losing none of your picture. I really think this is something that I'd like to see on more objective lenses. I was really tempted to just take the glass from this unit and use it on my main monocular. Anyways, for prospective buyers, I do have a few things that you should be wary of. First of all, there are a ton of plastic threads on this thing that can easily be stripped or warped, so be very careful of that. Second of all, this thing does not mount as well as a PVS-14. You can't really get the helmet to be level at the same time, and what I found works best is angling your helmet slightly up and then rotating the monocular until it's resting on the indent inside of the mounting area. Last of all, I'm sure someone will think this actually looks cool, but under bright conditions you can see this honeycomb pattern. It's not really a big deal. It'll probably be nostalgic if you're a bug. Oh, and if you bought this to harvest the tube, you can take it out despite what other people say. It's only held in with a little bit of potting material. And that's about all you need to know. More detailed information is available in the description, where I uploaded the manual to archive.org. Hopefully it'll help some of you out on there. I really do recommend you look at the manual if you're interested in this thing. There's a lot of really funny and interesting information in the manual that I just could not find anywhere online. Oh, and one interesting little thing. David Lynch actually had one of these. So if a girl calls you a creep and says you're using it to see people's underwear, let her know he did too.